Hello and welcome to episode 57 of the mighty Tame Valley Stronger together. As always, thanks for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, get involved in the comments, and as always, if you really want to help the channel out, you can become a patron, little as £1 a month. You'll find a link to that down below in the description. Now, brand new season is the last season, and you'll see we have a new shirt up on the wall. That shirt is in honour of you guys for just supporting me all the way through, and hopefully all the way to the end. We're going to be kicking off a brand new season here in the Community Shield. We're going to be completing a trilogy, and I can't wait. Hopefully we can win. But yeah, we've got a few things to look at, a few things to get through, loads of transfers. I'm not lying. I am lying. Let's get started. And here are our transfers. Yes, as you know, Greeno, the legend that is Lee, has come home. He's going to be my number 2 this year, and why not? He's a legend, and hopefully we can see out the season. He'll pick up a Premier League winners medal to add to his collection. So yeah, this is it. This is the only player I've signed because I really feel like I've got a good squad. We've won 4 titles. I know we've made a few changes throughout the last couple of years, and I suppose it was quite close in the title race, and we didn't win everything, but we did very well. I really think I've got 2 good players in every position with a couple of spares. Now, I have bought a few kids, signed a few freebies for some big clubs around Europe because, you know, I want to hopefully let this club grow and grow, because I'm going to do it 10 years into the future at some point. But yeah, this is it. We go again with the same boys. So let's start with a couple of retirements. And as you know, CP has retired. He is actually called Christian Peter. I don't know why I called him Peters. But yeah, CP, absolute beast of a player. When he did come back, he does say he didn't play for us, but he did cup games and so on. Scored quite a few goals as well. He's off to expand his hotel and casino empire in the Mediterranean and in Dubai and places like that. So good luck to him. Thank you for your years of service. Now, he informed me he was retiring, but we've had a couple of just instant retirements, and I'm gutted about both of them. Dougie Black's retired. Now, I like Dougie. I think he was still a decent keeper. Did really well for me in the Cups last year. He had a great career up in Scotland with Inverness, as you can see. Great player. When I started the database, I really thought Dougie would be my 3rd keeper. There's a lad called Declan Bolton, another subscriber. I thought he'd be the number 2, but he faded away. But Dougie Black kind of got in there, was our number 2 for a long time. And proper character. He's going to be massively missed here at the Valley. Apparently he's opening a chain of haggis shops around Scotland, so good luck to the kid. And this happened. Devastated. Captain Kane, Brian Kane, absolute hero. Look at the record he had for us. Did score quite a few goals in his return in the Cups. Yeah, gutted. I didn't think he was going to retire on me at 34, but he's decided. I mean, Brian's one of the players who's come through, but had quite a few good contracts. He had decent contracts out in Germany. His last few contracts for us were really good. He's a multi-millionaire. He just wants to retire, chill out, spend time with his wife and kids. So fair play to him. And again, thank you, man. You're a great servant, great subscriber, great person, and you will be missed. While we're on the topic of legends, we've got to check in on Limo. I don't think I'd looked at him for a while. My assistant manager, who actually left 10 years ago now to become manager at Southend. Didn't really work out for him. He's been the assistant manager at Reading since 2029, and he's still there. So he's carved out an alright career for him. Honestly, try to bring him back a million times, even as an assistant once when Terry left. Now I know we've got a world even assistant, but I've had Lee back just for the fun of it, for the nostalgia. But he didn't want to. He'd never been interested in coming back. But we all love him still. I love him. These are the under-23s, and obviously all the old legends that are still here are in here. Carl Martin, Motion, Bavara, Ballantyne, Page, Greig, Hayes. Now, if you're still watching and you never came back, I've not been able to get you back. You might have retired. So if you are still watching and you want to know how you did and when you retired and what happened to you, let me know. We'll have a look in the next episode. But we'll just check on these boys quickly. But Carl Martin, still a good player, I think. Darryl Motion, still a good player. Mentals were amazing. These guys are going to get cup games. Big Dave Bavara, legend. Ben Ballantyne, another cracking player from back in the day. Obviously Joe Page, we had a look at him last time, but still a good player. He'll get a few cup games. Willie, he's still here. These guys are just getting that paycheck, aren't they? They're not quitting. And Chris Hayes, But like I said, I bought a few youngsters. If we have a quick look, go on reports and potential, you'll see we've got some. I know David, Zhao, Finson and Montel are our first teamers, but we've got a bit. We have got a bit. And I might add to it again this year just to put the club on a good footing. Now, our youth facilities have downgraded from state of the art to superb, and they won't upgrade it. Now, we've got the money, they're just not interested, which is very annoying. Very annoying from Tony Graham. You remember the club chairman? Obviously, it gets voted in every 4 years, and every 4 years we've got a new one. I think we went through 3 before we got Tony. Now, if we go on our history, our landmark history, Tony was the first one to actually win a second term, and you'll see that he won his second term. Now, he was the guy who said no, but then we've had the new voting, new elections, and we've got Steve Proctor now. Same old, they're all the same. There's not much different. I say Tony was the best up until recently when he wouldn't improve the youth facilities, but I think the club really grew under his leadership. Got the same surname as me. He's my uncle, honest. So I was quite gutted. I thought he's going to have a third, but no, he's left, and we have a new chairman going into this last season. As you can see, the money's fine. We've got the money. No transfer budget because I pumped it all into the wages. But we've got tons of money, plenty of money to improve the youth facilities. I even asked to improve the Boot Bowl, to expand it, and they've said no, they're not interested right now. That is what it is. It's quite annoying, but it is what it is. Let's crack on and look at some of the results, especially pre-season. We had the Evolving Mindset Cup again this year, and we won it. And I didn't invite little teams. I invited some big teams. We beat Ajax 2-0, and we beat Milan 4-0 in the final. Then we went out to America on a bit of a tour. We had a training camp out there as well, and it all went really well. It's all about just getting your fitness up, really. Now, we haven't improved the squad because I think we've got a great team, not full of any oldies or anything. It's a good team. Other clubs have. These are some of the big transfers. Looks like quite a few players have left the league. It's going to be a good season, and I can't wait to get stuck into this over the rest of the week. But I still think we can win the league. And I've got a little bit more confidence now because Klopp has left Arsenal. Klopp's really built a team there and been pushing. We're still the favourites. Arsenal second, got City, United, Chelsea, Liverpool, the usual crew. But yeah, Klopp's left. A bit annoyed by that. I really wanted to go toe-to-toe with him this year because he's Champions League winner, wasn't he? Really pushed us to the very end in the league. Yeah, Jurgen resigned to become Germany manager. So fair play. I mean, maybe he's at a time in his career, 69. He's going to finish his career out. One big job with his country. I'm just a bit gutted. Last 5 years, like I said, he's built a team there. And Terry Henry, I think he was manager at Man United on this save. He's been manager at Paris, Dortmund, and he looks all right, but he's not Klopp. So yeah, bit gutted. So these are all the competitions we're in this year. Obviously, we've won the Evolving Mindset Cup. They want to just challenge for the Premier League. I want to go for 5. Why not? Champions League group's been drawn. We've got Valencia, Bayern and Napoli. Well, that's a toughie. You'd call that a group of death, but we should get through that. I'm confident we should. Again, after last year's disappointment in the Champions League, especially after going to 2 finals, I really want to get to the final and win it. I really, really do. The domestics, I mean, the Carabao, I'm not asked about that. The FA Cup, I'm asked about that. We'll see. We'll see how it all goes and stuff. If it's like last year and we go out early in the Champions League, I'll concentrate on the FA Cup again. But it's about retaining that Prem and trying to do well in the Champions League. This is my squad arranged by ability, and you can see we've got tons of it. And I mean, look at the ages there. They're all in the 20s apart from Lee, like the granddad of the team. But I think him coming back is going to be good for the squad because he'll be able to just, tell a lot of these younger players, what it's like to be a Valley boy. And I'm sure even when he's not playing, he'll be massive in the dressing room and changing room. He would be in real life, so why won't he be on the game? That's how I see it. But yeah, I mean, these lads are all really good. Look at their ages. They've got years left in them. Like years and years. I mean, a lot of these lads are bought for next to now or good money, young, and they've grown as Valley lads. And like I said, I don't really feel like I need to make any changes, and I'm a little bit more confident now. Once I saw Klopp go, I thought, like I said, disappointed, but will Henry push the Arsenal team or will he ruin it? New tactics and everything. It's going to be interesting to find out. Of course, like I said, we're going to complete the trilogy. I know we've played City now 2 times on the bounce, but we haven't beat them. Devastated 2 episodes ago to just lose that game, lose the victory so late on and draw. And then the FA Cup final is still bitter as anything in my mouth. So we're going to go against City today. If you look at the league, I mean, up until Chelsea, we could get some points there. We could stack up some mega points. Obviously, we're in the FA Cup first round and all that good stuff. And I just cannot wait to get playing properly because, you know, I finished off last season. This summer, I flew through it because I've not been making any transfers. I just can't wait to get going. My week is going to be hella fun. I think this is another example of how big we are now as a club, because Marcel Moores, great player, we had a bid in from Barcelona for 150 million quid, which I turned down. I had a lot of bids in for big time players from so-called big European clubs. Turned them all down and not had anyone kick off. No one's moaned. Now, even though we've won 4 Premier League titles, we've got Champions League trophy, won plenty of domestics, we're still not, well, technically the #1 team, but I mean, you could say we are joint with all them 5-star teams, but at the minute, obviously, Real Madrid is still above us. They've had the edge on us, haven't they? Beat us in a final, knocking us out last year. Arsenal are above us as well. I don't know if that's because of the Champions League, but look where Valley are. Now, we're not the only team to not spend any money. City haven't, have they? I thought they did, but they haven't. They've cashed in, sold a couple of players, loaned a few players out, and they're going again with the same team. And this game today, unfairly, isn't at Wembley. For some weird ass reason, it's at the Etihad fecking stadium. So welcome to the Etihad. A bit weird that we're playing it here. They are having the capacity upgraded, mainly for away fans. They ain't going to fill it with their own fans. But yeah. Anyway, good team I'll point out today. Larsson's not 100%, but he's got to play. I'm giving Andre a go. And David, I really want to push the kid this year. Here we go. We're kicking off. City, the trilogy. 3 live comms on the bounce, but you can't lie. All 3 games have been brilliant, really, haven't they? They've been entertaining. The 3-3, 2-2 going to penalties. Freaking penalties. I've had loads of luck with penalties, especially on this series. But we'll see. Yeah, Fordy's playing today. He is the captain. Our former captain is Manchester City's captain. But yeah, home advantage. I think that's a bit unfair. I'll be honest with you. Come on, the Valley. Come on, we can do this. Let's pick up a community shield. That'd be nice. Here's Zhao. What are you doing? Zhao, what a big season for him. Hopefully he can get through the season without any injuries, really, and just kick on. He's my main penalty taker. Try and clock up them goals. Fordy there. He's arsehole Fordy. Such a good player. We bought him for next to now. We made him a superstar. I'd have kept him. But 200 million, I can't turn that down. I couldn't. Anyway, let's see what happens. He's a good player, that Lukic. He's playing well for them. Here's Webbo. Found Andrade over to Morsey. Morsey, beautiful pass to Kamara, the right back, who's can't get the ball in, man. Ugh, Lucas, he's a good player. No, they have got stars, man. They should have pushed for a few titles recently, and oh my god. So I'm going on holiday in a couple of weeks. I'll try and make some videos. So there might be 1 week in a couple of weeks where there's maybe 2 or 3 videos that week. I'll try and do a bit of recording if I can. But my mother-in-law's fella owns a caravan in Withensea on the east coast in Yorkshire, after Hull. Never been. Don't look like there's a lot there, but I'm not bothered. Just want to go to the seaside. The wife and kids. I think we're going for about a week. But we can, because it's his caravan, we can just, if we get bored, we can come home. If we want to stay, we can stay. But I'm having 2 weeks off work, or 17 days off work. We're going to Alton Towers one day with all my family, my niece and nephew, and my sister and my mum. And then we're all going out again, sledging, in the middle of summer. At the Chill Factory in Manchester. It's like a big indoor, huge ski centre. Now I can ski. I learned to ski as a kid. I used to go skiing all days with my dad. But they have this other section which is all like sledging and like a donut tube ride or something. It looks brilliant for kids. Here's Kamara. We're putting on that pressure. Colgan, edge at box. Andrade, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? We're probing, but we're not doing. Zhao, oh, beautiful football. Oh, come on. So I've also went to Halfords to buy a roof rack. Got a roof box just to have a roof. Got to get a roof rack and the brackets, and I've got to go and get it all fitted next week. Went to B&Q as well, and B&Q in Ashton Underline is this burger van there, and it's the best one ever. And I've been craving a dog burger, I call them dog burgers, basically from a burger van with onions. So I've just had a double one like that. double burger, cheese, onion. I've dropped the boys some encouragement. Their main man Tim, who turned us down to join City, he's looking tired. We're looking okay. They've got the edge on us. Like I said, I think it's Larson. Andrade wasn't supposed to be 100%, but he looks like one of the best players. Koga's tired as well. Ugh. And it's still 0-0 here in the rain in Manchester. Come on, boys. Kogan's got knocked there. He's on the sideline, wasn't he? Oh, well done, Larson. Well done. What's he going to do with it? He's charging forward. He's got 3 men around him. He's got 3 of them. He's got Jow! He looked offside to me. We are the valley. We travel near and far to watch the boys in white. I'm not saying the next bit because I keep singing that and City either come back or beat me. But these are equal games, aren't they? Kogan's got a knock. A tight thigh. We'll get to half time, lad. Get to half time. Get a magic sponge on it. Although he's carrying an injured sign. See what he does here. I might make a sub. Kogan, can he get it crossed? Oh! See if I'd have took him off. Would we have got the penalty? Would we? Here's Zhao. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Come on. Lining it up. Boo! He got saved. Oh my god! I was going to boom it and he saved it. So it's half time. It was very even the game, wasn't it? But then at the end of half, we've just turned that screw and took control of it. Should be 2-0 up. Disappointed with not. I'm going to make some changes away at half time. So City kick off the second half. I've made 3 changes. I've actually moved Centurion, who can play midfield, into midfield for Andrade. Brought Mertens on to go at centre half. Murphy's come on the right hand side. And I didn't have any left wingers. So Finson, he's a right winger. He's going to cover his Danish mate on the left. I've demanded a little more early doors. Why not? What a killer game. What a goal for it. I'm sick of not beating them. Obviously we had years where they were better than us, of course, when we first came up. But then I think we got the upper hand on City and we kept battering them for years. But so I'm kind of going to miss this save because I feel like teams are starting to catch up now. They're coming through. They're building good squads. Arsenal, City. I think United will come good because they've got loads of talent. They just probably need the right manager, maybe. I don't know, but I feel like it could get more challenging in the next few years for the Valley, especially when it comes to the money and all that stuff. Right, that was a penalty. You're saying that was a penalty? You're taking the mick? I mean, I was talking, I saw someone go in the box, but it didn't seem penalty worthy. Maybe it was. I was chatting. That's the trouble half the time with live comms. Obviously, when you're playing your own, you're just playing, aren't you? When you do a live comm, it's yab, yab, yab. And especially because I got my voice back, I feel like I just want to chat and talk to people and say hello. It's like I went in the shop before. It's just saying thanks without feeling like you're ignorant because I couldn't say thanks. Do you know what I mean? But I've made 2 more changes. David's going to be coming off at centre half for Hernandez, and Lemond is coming on behind Zhao for Webster, who's looking a bit tired. You might have heard him as well when the penalty thing happened, but the little lads woke up. My 4-year-old's at school. My little boy is currently crawling. He's 9 months old now already. Crazy. Time flies, man. So yeah, and he's found his voice. You might hear him. He's like, meh, 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 meh. Right, here's Kamara. Penalty ref. Penalty. Oh, right. Fair enough. The referee's a blue nose. And here they come. Uh-oh. 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 2-1 City. 15 minutes to go. And we have been the better team. If you look at the match stats, we have been the better team. Can I do that? I don't think I can do that, can I? Ignore that. It's too good. I know he's knackered. Next episode, I'll probably be against Man City in the league. I want to beat him in a live con. For God's sake. Hopefully, though, you know, it's just a blip. Bastards. Well, there's 4 minutes of injury time. We're now nearly made it to over 99 minutes. So, yeah, fair enough. And we're about to watch City lift. No, do you know what? We're not. Who wants to watch you lift that trophy? I don't. So there we go. I'd like to know what you think down below. Maybe I have dropped a ball, not maybe. Bringing in some fresh faces, 1 or 2. But I like my squad. I'm going to stick to my guns and I think we'll come good. I think we'll win something big. League, Champions League, something. And we'll see what happens. Yeah, I just hate losing at Manchester City. That's 3 games and not being able to beat them on the bounce. Disappointing, it is. But anyway, I hope you're happy. I hope you're safe. I hope you get the thumbs up. I hope you get involved in the comments. I hope you become a patron because you're legendary, and maybe we could do something special with you for FM22. I don't know yet. I've got a few ideas. But thank you, as always. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch me. I'm off to have a coffee, and I've got to test out a mobile freaking cot for me baby in the caravan. I'm rock and roll my life. See you later.